What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy, where today we're continuing on where we left off. About to go speak to Poppy in Hogsmeade. Now, before then, little announcement. Because of a couple of releases coming out, such as Star Wars Outlaws and Dragon Age Veilguard, we are going to, try to get done with this before those two come out. One of them is going to be easy because it's not coming out until the 31st of October. The other one, however, is coming out a lot sooner than that. And so, I think it's a little over a week. You got to be on the 29th in order to facilitate actually playing that on release day. We're going to be, as I said, trying to finish this game off. However, instead of just rushing through it, and something I don't like doing, we're just going to extend the video length. So, most likely be closer to an hour every video instead of the usual 30. Maybe even going over an hour. Might be doing 2 main missions in one. All that jazz. So, let's get to it. Go speak to Poppy.
Clears the mind, I say.
Hello, Poppy.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What's your Gran researching?
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What was she sending him?
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
Cool. Said you had bad news about the dragon? Not bad news. Said you had news about the dragon.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right, I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on, and she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
Sounds simple enough.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Okay, where precisely are we taking the egg?
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Okay, let's find that dragon.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Revelio.
Where are we on the map? We're not on the map. Got some stuff over here, though. Got a bag with some gold wooden spectacles. over.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Okay. I do love dragons. Some of my favorite creatures in mythological lore. As I'm sure it is for a lot of people.
Revelio.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
Hector was stuck on that little... Can't even consider it a ledge. It's just a small little step.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Yes, let's hope. Got some mongrels over there.
Defendo. Confringo. Revelio.
I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10, usually.
Just 10 wizards? Or witches? And where are you, Smithy? Thought you were joining us in Borneo? I know you have your hopes about fighting the fighting ring, but the true galleons are in Archimantula. You wouldn't believe how much Violet and I made a few days ago, not to mention Borneo's not half bad to look at. Anyway, be moving on soon. Egypt, perhaps? Such a relief not to be weighed down anymore. See you soon. Angus.
How charming. They keep in touch with each other. Revelio.
Got some stuff over here. A chest by the look of it. Not too good in it.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance. Reparo.
Fantastic.
Revelio.
Or loot.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
There's one.
I beg your pardon.
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us.
Yes, how lucky. Let's hope that's not the case. Rather not be dragon food.
Watch your step.
Get around these edges. No.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a grub.
Or just raring for a fight.
Like grab horns were rare. Like nearly extinct. That's what they said in the movie.
Quiet. What was that?
Dragon.
Well, there's no turning back now.
Don't stand up like that.
Over here! Watch out!
I don't think
It's
there's gonna be
her
loot
domain.
around here.
She'll make sure we know. Keep up. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
Rude.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me.
Like that.
I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I
course
normally
not.
try, but we're well past that. Get to that opening below. If we can get to the nest. Look, underneath. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
Yeah, that was annoying. The area to crouch probably meant for the safety of the player. It's too large. Slows you down.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
Revelio.
Okay, before then. Any loot? No?
Why is every bridge here broken?
Probably because the dragon
Reparo.
broke 'em.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Hello.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Oh yeah. Also. Yeah, people don't give creatures enough credit.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
I don't know. But I'm ready to head back.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
Unless what?
they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Grandmother, perhaps? She did say that they, she
How
didn't
could I have been so blind?
hear anything from her for a while. Okay. Let's see what to do next. We could go do the in the shadow of the mine. Let's see. I do plan on getting this up to 100%, so I will have to eventually start doing this. I'll probably do a lot of the combat ones off screen, because that's mostly just walking into one of the challenge areas and just grinding it out. Exploration, probably do those eventually as well. Probably doing them all at the same time. The astronomy, the locked, and the balloons. Do that after we get the Hogwarts secrets done. Pages are easy. Exceedingly so. So I'll probably do those on my own as well. I might do a recording of it and put it out, but it won't be really anything but besides me just silently looking around for stuff. These ones are gonna be the hardest one. If I remember correctly. Breed 10 unique beasts is quite difficult. You're gonna need all of the vivariums. I guess that just leaves us with quests. We have what? 8 more main quests, but we also have more than 20 side quests. 25 of them. I don't want to leave the side quest for the last few missions. So how about we go around doing a bunch of side quests? And I believe we have one more season left to do. That being spring. I think it's inside. And we're currently in winter. So no matter what, we're gonna have to finish the main quests.
Oh, I do hope Mary and her neighbours aren't harmed.
Hello?
Excuse me, sir. Are you all right?
Just barely. But I don't want to trouble a student with my woes.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm not so sure. Name's Crispin Dunn, by the way. I trade in the surrounding hamlets. Do the most business in Arranshire. A lovely little hamlet. Just stunning gardens. Just the other day, the Daily Prophet ran an article on its scenic hedgerows. Actually, before I go on, I should ask. Are you afraid of spiders?
Not at all.
Spiders don't bother me at all. You'd be impressed by how many I've dispatched lately.
Lucky you. The hamlet's overrun with the vile things, and they're acting abnormally aggressively. I'm concerned about my customers, of course, but it appears that most of the hamlet's residents fled to safety. It's my friend Mary I worry about. I haven't heard from her, and I fear she's trapped in her cottage.
Understandable, but why don't you check on her yourself?
I would, but I have a crippling fear of the eight-legged beasts, which I, unlike you, seem incapable of conquering. I don't know what to do. Can you think of anyone who can help Mary?
Oh yeah, one person. I'll see what I can do. But first, why don't you contact the authorities?
Why didn't you ask the ministry for help?
I did. Reached out to anyone who would listen. Tried Minister Spout old Spavin himself. But evidently they have their hands full with who knows what else. It seems this little hamlet has to fend for itself.
Why are you so terrified of spiders?
Why is it you can't conquer your fear of spiders?
When I was a small child, I was being tormented and chased by a group of local bullies and slid into the hollow of a tree to hide. Within moments, spiders were crawling over every inch of my body. Seemed I'd stumbled on a nest. I couldn't move, paralysed by fear of the spiders and an equally profound fear of the wizards I knew were just outside the tree. I was there for what seemed hours. I can feel their legs on me now just talking about it. Ugh.
Ah. That's horrible. Why have spiders taken over the hamlet?
Why are there so many spiders in Arranshire all of a sudden?
I honestly don't know. I've never seen so many spiders in all of my life. It's almost as if someone's breeding them. They've trapped the entire hamlet in webs. I was lucky to escape it all. Mary always has a way with these beasts. It's very concerning not to hear from her.
Sounds like she may be the one breeding them. See what I can do.
I'll try my very best, Mr. Dunn.
Please do. If you can think of anyone that may be brave enough to help, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. They'll find Arranshire southeast of Hogsmeade, just below the train station.
Finding. Let's see where we go.
Revelio.
Speaking of these, Hogsmeade. $500 that way. Just faster to fast travel? Yeah, it would be. Go ahead and do it.
This must be Arranshire. I'd best keep an eye out for spiders. Confringo! Potato! Stupefy! Defendo! You're even more aggressive than I'd expected. Stupefy! Confringo! Defender! Potato! Stupefy! Confringo! Surely that's the last of them.
Definitely not. That one spider that I blocked near the end there didn't show a yellow circle around my head. At least I didn't see one. I'll go back through the recording to see if it did, but if it could have swore it didn't.
Oh no, this must be Mary. Poor woman.
Hello. H. I've delivered the spider venom as requested. Prompt payment is now due. New cluster of spiderlings is in my cellar workshop have almost hatched. Can provide more venom soon. Once, of course, I have been compensated for the last delivery. Mary Port.
If Mary was breeding these things in her cellar, that means there are more underground. I'll need to destroy every last spider in that cellar if this is to end. Revelio!
Not enough there. Right then. Head on into the cellar, where one of the few bosses of the open world is. Challenge
If
targets.
this is where Mary bred the spiders, they're not here now. Revelio!
Nobody should be breeding spiders. May not be afraid of them, but that's only because in real life they're not giant.
Well, this isn't a good sign. These spiders have gone somewhere. A ladder. Not sure I want to know where this leads. I'd best be ready for whatever I may find down there. Revelio! Hexags. I need to find and destroy all of these before the situation gets even worse.
Can I not do that?
Potato!
Destroy him real quick.
one egg sac destroyed. I should get the rest. Confringo! Defendo!
My spell stopped at the end of my wand.
Revelio. Revelio.
Search this place up a little bit. Got some chests over there. Nothing over here. We have some eggs up there. Go get these chests before anything else. New mission available.
Confringo. Defendo.
We'll look at whatever that new mission available was after this.
Confringo. Defendo. Half finished, but I need to destroy all of the egg sacs. Defendo. Revelio. Confringo. This is definitely going to anger your parents.
You don't say. Finally found the perfect place to breed my spider colony. It was quite literally under my nose the whole time. My cellar. Why didn't I think of this before? Why isn't anyone, for that matter? My spiders are growing big and strong, and the silk they produce will make me a fortune. We'll have wealth at last. No more scrimping on rocks when I'm in town. It'll be marvelous. I have no idea what that saying meant, but...
I suppose I know what happened to Mary Portman now. She was breeding the spiders.
Figure that out upstairs. Anything over here? Yep.
Confringo. Defendo.
Hit a flaming spider to blow it up.
Protego. Revelio.
Stuff in here.
Confringo. Defendo.
Speaking of...
I hate to think that they see me, but I don't see them.
An actual strong enemy. Enemy marker over there for a second there. Let's just be the small ones.
Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Defender. Confringo. Defender. Can't let you harm Aranshire any more than you already have. Confringo. That's the last of the spider sacs. Revelio.
And now we fight the boss. Pretty sure. Ooh. Spider Fang got stuck up there. That sucks. We went plenty of it, but
I hope that's the last spider. Defender! Confringo! Revelio. Revelio.
Notes. Notes. Nope. No notes. No more loop. It's definitely a boss room.
Oh, wait. That's the last one. And she's angry. Confringo! Confringo! Defendo! I'll be having nightmares for the rest of my life after that.
Sure, I would too.
Confringo! Revelio.
I swore it was an Acromantula. Maybe I was thinking about the last spider mission. Okay. Let's return to Crispin Dune. Small one's crawling around. And then go figure out what other side quests we're gonna be doing.
Another adventure, are we?
Okay, Crispin.
I'm sure you had your reasons, but breaking into Alfred Lawley's home wasn't the brightest idea. I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
Paige. Hello, Crispin.
Mr. Dunn, I have some news.
Thank Merlin. About my sweet friend Mary.
Yeah. She was the victim of her own greed.
It seems poor Mary was breeding spiders in her home for profit, and vastly underestimated their propensity to multiply.
Oh, Mary. What untoward scheme were you involved in? If she needed financial assistance, she could have just come to me. She didn't deserve this. Few do.
I am sorry about your friend. But you'll be relieved to know that I cleared out the spiders. It's safe to return now.
You? You cleared out the spiders? I can't believe it, but I'm certainly relieved. I imagine the first order of business will be to help the hamlet rebuild. I suppose I have nothing to fear from dead spiders.
Indeed you don't.
That's the spirit. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you again for all you've done. I shall keep you apprised of the hamlet's rebuilding.
Glad I could be of help, and I look forward to visiting your shop the next time I'm in Arranshire.
To dearly
Revelio.
departed Mary.
3 broomsticks. Can't believe I missed this one. Though I did skip most of these pages in Hogsmeade. Do them at a later date. I'll probably continue to stick with. Let's see, we have nothing in Hogsmeade. Though we might go sell some stuff real quick. Poacher's house call. Seems we need to speak to Poppy again. Might go do that real quick. And before then, let's go.
You're the one who took care of that
have a shop
awful
around here now.
acromantula near Arranshire, aren't you?
Go sell at our own shop.
It is wonderful to see you back here.
That's good to see you too. Under that done.
Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Let's go speak to Poppy.
Oh, good,
Hello,
you're
Poppy.
safe.
I am.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
Oh. Sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
It's a Snidget.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Why do the poachers care about Snidgets?
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Did the journal say anything about where they were hidden?
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
Okay. Something tells me you want to find this creature.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Okay, let's talk to them.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it.
Okay,
I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
you do that. Now let's go do, let's say, one more side mission. If we can find one. I know where one guaranteed is. It's all the way down south. See if any more popped up since then. No. Thief in the night. Might actually have to fly around and see again. Pretty sure they pop up in locations where you've been, though. A second one there. Third one. Haven't been anywhere over there, though. I will be leaving this place fair until we actually enter it, though. So, go speak with this Irondale vendor. Whoever it may be.
Absolutely shameless.
Hello, Padraic Haggerty.
Pardon me,
Peter
sir.
Haggerty.
Come to stare at the fool, have you? There's poor Egg Haggerty, robbed by his own sister.
Whatever you said.
She's robbed almost everyone now. So, who's the fool?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about Catherine running off with that thief, Victor Rookwood and his lot. Good riddance, I said. Never thought she'd return to steal from me, us, but I just know it was her. I want her caught and sent to Azkaban for stealing a prize family heirloom. Sister or no.
What was the heirloom she stole from you?
What exactly was the family heirloom that the thief stole?
A necklace belonged to the first of the Haggerty women. Hundreds of years old. So much history. She'll likely pawn it.
Why would Catherine return to rob the hamlet?
Why would Katrin come back to rob the hamlet if she'd already left?
Do I look like a criminal to you? How should I know? She always despised this place, resented having to grow up here. Perhaps she did it to spite us.
Why do you think Catherine did this?
Are you sure Katrin is the culprit? It could be anyone.
Thanks to that Rookwood louse, we're inundated with all manner of criminal. I wanted to believe it was any one of them, except Catherine. But she was the only one who knew where the heirloom was hidden, and she knew precisely which homes to rob.
Okay. Perhaps I can look for the thief.
I could keep an eye out for the thief, sir.
You? Ugh. Nothing to be done by the likes of us. This is a job for the fine officer Singer, or some such authority. Besides, the thief, my sister, only strikes at night. Coward. Long past your bedtime.
Okay. Rude. Let me see your wares.
What do you have for sale?
See what he actually has. Could use a couple of these.
Thank you for your patronage.
Specifically that.
I'll keep an eye on your belongings if I were you. Catherine will steal the eyebrows off your face, she will.
A pile of gold. I must be on the right track. It looks as if the thief took more than they could carry. Revelio.
Gold. 1 gold. It's a lot of gold. Not gonna bother actually looking at it all. Don't need these little scraps.
More gold. I must be getting closer.
Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day.
I shall avenge your death.
Confringo! Revelio. What do you have in store for me this time?
Going this way. A little bit more down this way. Pretty sure this ain't no human. If I'm remembering correctly.
Revelio.
This way. There we go.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
An intruder!
We're actually
Revelio.
nearing the area. Seems to be a den of sorts.
A niffler. It wasn't Catherine Haggerty after all. Revelio.
Capture the thief. That him?
Levioso.
There we go.
I have the niffler. Now to look for the Haggerty family heirloom. Revelio.
Dude probably sold it. In all honesty. Oh, what was it? Poached? Whatever it is. Some good news, Mr. Haggerty. Unmasked your thief.
I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty. I unmasked your thief.
Nothing to unmask, was there? We all know that the thief was my sister, Catherine.
Actually, sir, the thief was a niffler.
What?
You know, small, furry, pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to get into our homes, where to find our treasures. But I suppose, mangy little blighter. Well, if you found the niffler's lair, as you say, you must have found my heirloom.
I'm sorry, Mr. Haggerty. I wish I could say that I had.
It was too much to hope for anyway. I appreciate what you did uncover. Catherine's a disappointment for certain, but I never wanted to believe she was behind this. Now, thanks to you, I won't have to. Glad I'll be able to look my neighbours in the eye now. Pity about that heirloom, though.
We were supposed to be able to find it. I didn't see any more loot around there, though. Okay. Doesn't leave us with much else to do but the main story in the Shadow of Mine. So, we're getting close to the hour mark. So let's go ahead and end it here for the day. Continuing this on next time. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a great day. We'll see you next time.